Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Sherlock Holmes in a fez. Woo! And a big beard. Actually, can we change that? Should we change that? I think I did actually have a quick look at the various other options, and I don't think that... Yeah, the Deerstalker is worse with British people, which, considering it probably would be a bit of a faux pas outside of the country, is fine. It's better with workers? Like, I don't think that makes sense. It's better with soldiers. That's, right. Actually, I want to keep the fez. Oh, I've lost the beard. Oh, well. Which is... Yeah, the beard, that's the weird thing, is the beard is better with them, basically everyone. It's better with everyone, and it's not worse with anyone. Well, it's better with a few people. It's not, yeah. I'm going to get rid of it. And we can change back later, maybe. Right, fragmented memory. Another memory is coming back to me. I saw someone's hand hide a key in a pocket and a closing door with a woman's silhouette behind it. The door was somewhere on the first floor. I believe there was a mirror nearby. Yes, because there's only one door left on the on the first floor. So it must be that one. And it is by a mirror. Well done, game. And... yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So maybe it's now not... maybe it's not that we do something like a memory that opens things. It's we do a case. It was just the first one had a memory to set the memory things up and whatever. Up to this point. Right, so let's...
You know, I envy you, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore you.
I'm really tempted to start.
You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Okay, so that's not... Oh, do we have to do another memory somewhere? Where, though?
I remember how angry Mycroft was at
Yeah, we've already...
these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
So I can't open this door, then? What? Do I have to... thing? Around here, maybe? Oh, I've already done that one. Oh, do I have to pin that so I can open this?
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Alright. That's... like, this is the mirror. What do you want me to... Oh, right. Why? Oh, you said behind it.
I had a surprise for my mother.
Ugh. Something I'd
I
found.
was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it.
And... right. Tool.
You had a shovel with you, John.
No, we
I
didn't.
remember now. We dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona, and were eager to show my mother right away.
Okay. It's locked.
For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs.
Okay. Oh. Just let me go in.
I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Yes. It came from upstairs.
The vase had been smashed because they hadn't expected it there. Yeah.
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate.
Person, angry, male.
Otto Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it.
Right. Okay, now we can go in.
Her things are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
I think people would say that about me. Well, people who haven't watched these videos.
Look what I found. The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move?
Probably not. How do I interact with it then?
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry.
I hate that I have to do
You
this.
can leave any time you want.
I hate that I have to click on the... I have to pin the evidence.
You're not obliged.
I don't
to be
care!
here,
I'm
Sherry.
trying to do the thing you challenged me to
You can
do!
leave any time you want.
Defend the king with the bishop. Or... save the king by retreating. No, he wants... No, right, the bishop isn't going to do anything. Checkmate in one move. Oh, the bishop! Because then you move the... No, that's not going to checkmate him. Oh, it is, because that's a pawn. So yes, you want to defend the king with the bishop.
Oh, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the Black King with the rook.
There we go. I hope that wasn't important evidence.
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object. This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
Acrid medicine. Feathers.
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868.
Okay. And this one?
This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869.
She's getting ill, I assume. I thought I could do something with the feathers, apparently not. And this one. Oh, wow.
It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all.
It's this house. It's this house. Surely that's this house, Holmes. Oh. Tied to the bed. Oh no, so she's probably got some...
Straps on the bed. Just doesn't look right.
Is this more of a mental illness than a physical one? Oh. Mr. Sigurd Morland Holmes, the renowned archaeologist, authenticator, and historian, is dead. Mere 41 years of age, he was seized by a cardiac event during the opera at the Covent Garden Theatre on Saturday. Despite a physician's best efforts, he remained insensible and died 20 minutes past 6 o'clock last evening. His sudden end came as a severe shock to his large circle of acquaintances. Mr. Holmes is survived by his wife, Violet, two sons, Mycroft 16, Sherlock 6. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at the Highgate Cemetery of St. James by Reverend W.E. Stanley. So they must have been living there at that point. 65.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
Of course you can't.
You're too young.
Yeah, you were 6.
It happened before we even met. It's so sad.
You're not
I'm sorry.
You're not real. Sorry, he just annoys me. He's annoying me now. Right, try and be calm, not be annoyed and agitated. March the 25th, 1869, examination notes of Dr. Otto Richter. Over the last few months, I have asked Mrs. Holmes to sketch some landscapes. The first few were quite clear and accurate, but subsequent drawings quickly drifted away from reality. It appears her disease progresses rapidly and perhaps even affects her vision. I may need to consider trepanation, which I believe is a hole in the skull. which might imply there is a mental component to this. That's not great. Oh, no comment on that. Maybe explain what trepanation is, because I'm just guessing. Okay. Oh dear, I think we might be about to find out.
There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Okay.
No labels. I doubt it ever had one.
No.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
Observations of Mrs. Violet Holmes, Dr. Otto Richter, 19th of May, 1868. Initial consultation revealed the patient suffers sleep problems, periods of anxiety, and slight confusion of memories. Prescribed a strong sedative to be administered daily, will continue to monitor symptoms. 3rd of August, 1868. Sedation has helped minimize anxiety attacks, but Mrs. Holmes now experiences catatonia, apathy, and prolonged depressive states. Yes, well, that's what sedation. Moreover, the patient's confusion has worsened. She has begun writing letters to her deceased husband as if he were alive. I've prescribed 6 further drugs to balance her mental state and weekly hydrotherapy. 27th of November 1868. The current drug regimen has delivered middling results, with confusion worsening into near constant delusion. Patients grows aggravated, probably agitated, when these beliefs are contradicted, prompting aggressive behaviour. I've now witnessed several episodes of violence against her own family and towards herself. Consequently, I order that bars be installed on the windows and that Mrs. Holmes be strapped to her bed at night. The dosage of all medications has been raised. I've prescribed the patient additional hypnotherapy sections. I said hydrotherapy here. As well as some mild hallucinogens. Yeah, that's... This is just making me sad. Potassium bromide.
Seems this was the most frequently used medication.
That's the one that's out, isn't it? Mrs. Daly, not to be given to children, 1 dram dissolved into a glass of water.
1 dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
The drawer. A letter. February 1869. My gentle Seeger, alas, I am still yet to receive any correspondence from you. One presumes my previous letters are chasing you around the continent as you travel. I hope you are in good health and already on your way home. Forgive me my impatience, but life without your kind voice and bright eyes is scarcely worth living. The boys need their father around too. I can tell that they miss you, although as you well know, Mycroft is not one to wear his heart on his sleeve. In case my prior letters have been lost, know that we have relocated to Cordona. Please come back soon. Forever yours, Violet. February 1869. So she didn't send it.
That brings back some memories.
Why didn't she send it? It's interesting that she didn't send it then.
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose. Bars covering the windows from the inside.
Yeah, I do not like this. Yes, we've done that. So, okay. So we have to do the chemical analysis of the almost empty bottle. Right. Right, we need 3 red, and we need -3 green. Okay. Oh, right. So we'll combine the -5 with the +2, and that'll give us -3. And then we'll pick another one, which gives us 3 red and the -3 green. Oh, that way. Success! Analysis identified the substance as a hallucinogen derived from mushrooms. Okay. Sodium and chaotic morning together. So if we pin that Ah, that now opens up some other things. Mother was troubled.
Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down. The broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained. We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
I don't like this. I think this isn't I don't like it because I don't like the game. I really like this if there were less of the combat and less of the running around the open world and more things like this and trying to work out what happened, I'd really like it. I find this difficult because of my own personal circumstances. Which is fine. Right, okay. Well, let's Mind Palace it up, shall we? Okay, we just got a new deduction, but that didn't do anything. Right. So this is going to lead us to the next case we need to do, isn't it? Right. So that would make sense with the plate, but we know that Mycroft was there. Not... That makes sense for the plate. Okay. Maybe. Oh, and we know Mycroft was standing here. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. So he got spilt on and drops those. Actually, I don't know if that's right, because there's multiple trays now.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
So... Oh, he challenged her with the... I don't think they'd be playing like this. He showed her the newspaper report, so she obviously reacted to that, which led to this, I think. Yep.
I don't believe you, liars! Get away from me! It's not true. It's not real.
What? Oh.
Everything will be okay, Sherry. I promise.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died.